Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to have a quick chat about constructing algebraic equations. Sometimes with a word problem that we're given, we can construct an algebraic equation and then solve that, and that will help us. So I've got a few examples from your workbook here, your textbook here, that I'm going to do, and then there'll be some that are very similar that you'll have to do on your own. The first one I have here is number 1a. I have the sum of the angles on a straight line is 180, and I need to write an equation for each diagram and then find the value of the unknown letter. Well, in this case, I'm just going to do A, and you'll be able to do B on your own after this. So, I know that the angles on a straight line is 180, so in that case, I know that 180 is equal to the sum of those two angles, 140 plus x, and therefore x is going to be equal to 180 minus 140, so x is therefore equal to 40 degrees. That's nice and easy. Number 3, I need to write an expression for the perimeter of a triangle. Well, the perimeter of a triangle is going to be equal to the sum of all of its sides. So I'll have 7 plus x. Or the perimeter is 14 plus x. Now, in part B, I know that the perimeter is 20. So now I can find out what x is. 20 is equal to 14 plus x. So x is therefore equal to 20 minus 14. I've taken that 14 away from both sides to leave x by itself, and therefore x is equal to 6. Let's move over to number 6 now. Write down an expression for the perimeter of this trapezium. Well, again, perimeter of this is going to be the sum of all of its sides. I have x plus 7 plus x plus 12, which is equal to 2x plus 19. Now, in part B, we know that the perimeter is 30. So, what is x? Well, 30 is equal to 2x plus 19. I'm going to continue my working up here. I didn't leave enough space. 2x is equal to 30 minus 19. So 2x is equal to, what's 30 minus 19 is 11. X is equal to 5.5. Alright, there we go. Number 11, sometimes you won't have a diagram to help you. You will have just words. So 3 consecutive whole numbers add up to 72. What are they? Now let's think about consecutive. Consecutive means one after the other. Whole numbers. So we can represent them in this way. X. The next number would be x plus 1. So for example, if the first number was 1, the next number is 2, which is x plus 1. And then the third number is going to be x plus 2. So if we had, let's say we started with 10. If x is 10, the next number would be 11, 10 plus 1, and the next number would be 10 plus 2, which is 12. So that's how you represent consecutive numbers. Be careful, because sometimes you have to represent consecutive odd or consecutive even numbers, and they are spread out every 2. So in that case, you'd be doing x, and then the next one would be x plus 2, and the next one would be x plus 4. So be aware if you're dealing with consecutive odd or even numbers. That's my hint to you for the exercise. But if they're just straight up consecutive numbers, we represent them in this way. Now, these, when we add them together, apparently add up to 72. So if I just do this, x plus 1 plus x plus 2 equals 72, I should now be able to solve and find out what my first number is. So if I gather my like terms, I've got 3 x's, and I've got 3, and I've got 72. My next line will be 3x equals, what's 72 minus 3? So this will be 69, and therefore x is going to be 23. And so our 4 numbers are therefore going to be, our 3 numbers are therefore going to be 23, x plus 1 will be 24, and x plus 2 will be 25. Now when you add those 3 together, you will get 72, so we are correct. Okay, the last one I want to look at is a little bit more tricksy. We've got this chap, Ram, who has bought 5 tickets for the cinema. He paid $20 and got 75 cents change. let t cents stand for the cost of a ticket, and write an equation to show this information. So my first step here would be to figure out how much the 5 tickets, how much he spent altogether for the 5 tickets. So the 5 tickets equal, now we want to put this in cents because they're talking about cents here. So we've got to take 75 cents off $20. Now $20 is going to be 2,000 cents, so this is going to be 19,025 cents. Okay? Now this seems to show the information that we need, so we can go t is equal to 1925 divided by 5, and of course you can just chuck this on your calculator, and I will do that right now. 1925 divided by 5 is giving me 385. So the ticket price is 385 cents. Okay, well I hope that helps you get on with this exercise. Good luck with it, and let me know if you have any issues.